So the pinch hitter came in and one pitch popped it up to the first baseman, Jessica Fox. Now, as we've always talked about, how does Steinert, after seeing a teammate succumb to an injury, how do they respond with a 3-run lead in this game? The same can be said of Morris Knowles. There's a flow to these games, and even though it did not involve one of their teammates, how did the Golden Eagles respond after this long break and looking at a 3-run deficit in this game in the state championship? Katie Simonka will now take over as the new pitcher in the circle for Steinert. The sophomore, a 0.98 ERA this season, 16 strikeouts, 2 earned runs, and 14 1/3 innings of work. So Katie Simonka will take over as the new pitcher in this contest after Bonacci had left. Bonacci allowed no runs, 1 strikeout, 1 walk in that first inning. As Simonka now missing with their first 2 offerings outside the strike zone. Bryce Udina is leading off, the catcher here in the bottom of the second inning for Morris Knowles. Udina, a .288 hitter on the season, the junior, 5 homers, 21 RBIs. And the 2-0 hit the outside corner for a strike to make that 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Again, a good hitch in that delivery there. Not allowing Udina to have the timing mechanism. And it's now 2-2 the count. Simonka's 2-2. Outside corner, strike 3 called. So Simonka comes in as the pitcher and retires the first hitter that she faces via the backwards K. Second strikeout of the day produced by Steinert pitching. And there's 1 away to begin the bottom of the second as the sun starts to set here at Keene University. There's the strike fired against Anna Cheminsky. Cheminsky, a freshman, hitting .286 on the season for the Golden Eagles. 6 homers, 22 RBIs, 22 hits. Cheminsky was the hero in the state semifinal. She had the game-winning bunt in the 8th inning that drove in the go-ahead run that propelled them to this state final. She's behind in the count now, 0-2. Simonka tries to get that one in the outside corner. Hassan was trying her best to frame that one. Just outside, 1-2. One, 2. Rise ball, too high outside the zone, 2-2. Two. Foul back. Two and 2 the count with 1 out, nobody on base here. Bottom of the second, 3-0 lead for Steinert. Morris Knowles batting. They're in the black and gold. Swing and a miss and another strikeout. So Katie Simonka has come into this game and produced back-to-back strikeouts to the delight of the Spartan faithful who made the trip here to Union, New Jersey. First pitch strike against Jessica Fox. Fox, the junior, hitting .364 on the season. Went 1 for 5 with an RBI in the win against Cranford. That one flared to shallow right field. A collision ensues between a couple of players. The ball drops in between them. That was a tough collision there. Walsh was going out. Gia DeMeglio, the right fielder, was coming in. And hopefully everything is okay. The second inning here for Steinert. You saw that play developing, that it was a collision ensuing between those two players. Second baseman Walsh was going out for it. Right fielder was coming in. Obviously, no one called for it cleanly that they could call each other off. The ball fell in between those two. So it will be a 2-out base hit for Jessica Fox. But again, the concern is on the health and well-being of one of the Steiner players. This is coming after a long injury timeout. After earlier in this top portion of the second inning, the starting pitcher for Steiner, who is at bat, Isabel Bonacci, was hurt. Bianca Walsh, a freshman, being spoken to by her head coach and by the training staff. Walsh is okay. DeMeglio is okay. And we continue on. We're seeing more contact here in this second inning. Steiner, all smiles right now, but this has got to be super difficult. Yet they still lead 3-0 in a game where they could bring home a state championship. 2 outs in the inning now. Morris Knowles with a base runner at first. A bluff of a run down to second, as that pitch missed outside for a ball, 1-0. Michaela Rady swings and misses through that. The sophomore went 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored against Cranford. Hitting 8th in the lineup here for Morris Knowles. Fouled back. Now 1-2 the count. And Samanka with 1 strike away from getting through this bottom of the second inning. That pitch missed high. 1-2. Morris Knowles ranked number 18 in our NJ.com top 20. Steiner coming in, ranked number 19. Check swing, ground ball to Pope at short. Pope gets it over in time. Nice play there by the first baseman Schultz to retire the side. So 1 runner is left on base in the bottom of the second inning. We head to the 3rd inning of play here at Kean University's Cougar Field, with Steiner on top of Morris Knowles by a score of 3-0.